Hello and welcome.
Hello friends. In the last few videos we discussed about the definition of probability, which you can see on your screen. We also discussed about the addition theorem of probability, which is probability of A union B is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. We also studied the multiplication theorem of probability, which says probability of A intersection B is probability of A and probability of B. We also studied the conditional probability, which says that probability of happening an event A when B has already happened is probability of A intersection B and divided by probability of A. You should look at the denominator very carefully and see the probability of happening an event A when the event B has already happened is probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. That means probability of A will come in the denominator. Let us see how do we apply conditional probability in one of the questions which you may get in the examination. Now the problem here is one mathematics problem is given to three students whose chances of solving the problem is 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. Now what is the probability that problem is solved? That means the problem is solved by either the first student or the second or the third or three of them or two of them. But the objective, the problem here is the problem should be solved. The second part of the question for you is exactly one of the three students solves it. Now let's look at the first part of the problem. Problem is solved, which means that probability of problem being solved by any one of the three students or probably more than one of the three students is can be depicted as probability of A union B union C. Now we know probability of A is 1 by 2, probability of B is 1 by 3 and probability of C is 1 by 4. Now probability of A union B union C is 1 minus probability of A not solves it, probability of B not solves it or C not solves it. The way it is interpreted is the total probability of this being solved is equal to the 1 minus nobody solves it, right? So if you look at it, this the right side of this equal to states that nobody solves it. Now 1 minus p a bar b bar and c bar is 1 minus 1 by 2. We know p probability of a bar is 1 minus probability of a, which is 1 minus 1 by 2 and similarly 1 minus 1 by 3. And if you calculate this, you will get the probability to be 3 by 4, which is 75%. Let us go to the second part of the problem now, which says that the problem is given to three students. Chances of them solving individually are also given 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. Now the second part of the question is exactly one of them solves it, which means that either first student solves and second fails and third fails, the other way to for exactly one of them solves it is the first student failed to solve it, second student also failed to solve it, but the third one solves. And similarly third is the first fails, the third fails and the second solves. Now if you look at it, we need to add these three parts because there is a or in between. Now we just need to now apply the formula here. So the probability, because these are all independent events, so probability of A intersection B bars intersection C bar is probability of A into probability of B bar and probability of C bar. And similarly for the next one is P A bar intersection B intersection C is probability of A bar into B bar and C bar. Now since we have understood this, now the next part is very easy. We just need to apply the probabilities. Probability of happening the event A is 1 by 2 and therefore probability of not happening the event A is 1 by 2 because 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. Probability of happening event B is 1 by 3 and probability of not happening that event would be 1 minus 1 by 3, which is 2 by 3. If we apply all these formulas, we will get the total probability would be 1 by 2 into 2 by 3 into 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2 into 3 by 4 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 into 2 by 3 into 1 by 4, and the answer would be 11 by 24. I hope you would have understood and comprehended how we solved this problem. This may appear to be a big problem, but generally if we try to break the problem into simple steps, it is not as big. Hope you like the video, and as always, if you have some questions, you can write to us. Details about probability or any other subject in mathematics, you can log on to gleanonline.com. You will see a lot of courses listed there. You may enroll for any of the courses. Or if you have any problem, you can write to us at support@gleanonline.com. We will respond to your questions free of cost and as early as we can. If you are an instructor, you can join Glean by writing to us at career@gleanonline.com. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.